How's it going? So my last video was basically a rant on Fuji and why you should not own an old Fuji. And that's kind of impossible for a lot of people, to be honest. And to give you some background on where I was coming from, I had purchased an X Pro 2, and it's kind of a known thing that the rubber eye cup on the X Pro 2 will come off. It's not as well known that it's as high as a $300 repair with Fuji, which is not appreciated. So I think in my last video, it was, hey, just beware, right? Reconsider owning classic Fujis. And the more I thought about it, and there is a scenario or not a scenario, but a situation or a resolution that I want to run by you. The more I thought about it is like, for a lot of people, that's impossible, right? And so I'll just start with the fact that this is not a commercial. This is not a paid endorsement. This is in no way compensated in any way, and they are not aware of this video. But where I'm going is, if you're going to buy used gear, especially older Fuji gear, seriously consider buying it from a used camera gear retailer with an excellent warranty, and then especially one that offers an extended warranty on those items. And I'm usually not a fan of those things. I usually just add them to the homeowner's policy. So where am I going? To kind of just rewind for a minute, X Pro 2, bought it, iCup came off, sent it to Fuji. Fuji said $300. I can replace the iCup on other cameras for like $5. Was not happy, went on a rant. Deserved, I think. Since then, I kind of went the route of using the warranty. So in full disclosure, this X Pro 2, I actually had a graphite one. I was all about the graphite, and it's beautiful. But I'm not gonna lie, I actually like the black X Pro 2 better. So I bought an X Pro 2 used from KEH. And I've bought stuff from them before, always had very positive experiences. And I bought the X Pro 2 from them, and I bought the extended warranty, like 2 or 3 year warranty. I paid too much for it, right? Like, yes, I was like, this hurts. It was like over $100 or something like that. Well, it was a graphite X Pro 2, and something was wrong with the lens mount. So whenever I would take the lens off like this, it literally just slid right off. It was like it wasn't holding, and it wasn't the lens. So in fairness to KH, I sent that back, and they said, we will exchange it out for you, but we don't have a graphite. But you've got this pretty big credit, right, because it's a graphite. And so I said, I want the nicest black X Pro 2 that you have as an exchange, and the warranty will be applied to that one. Done. They were awesome. The service was awesome. They sent me this camera. I mean, it looks borderline brand new. And so when the iCup came off of this one, I was like, I don't want to exchange it. I don't want to lose this X Pro 2. I want it fixed. Went through the hassle of trying to do Fuji, $300. Okay, that horse is dead. I eventually went back to KEH and I said, hey, look, the iCup came off. The rubber iCup came off, and I've got a warranty. And what can you do? I don't want to exchange it. I want to keep this. And they said, well, we'll fix it. And I don't know if KEH fixes it. I don't know if they send it off. I don't know what they do. But I said, how long will it take? And they're like, well, it's going to take several weeks. It might take a month. I've got other cameras. So there's no such thing as a long story short with me, but I will try my best. But sent it off, and I think it was 3 weeks. I don't know where they sent it, if they fixed it in-house. I've since learned there are other repair facilities approved by Fuji, not approved by Fuji, that will fix this for a much lower rate. But KH had it repaired, sent it back, and it's amazing. The entire piece right here had to be replaced. You can tell that it's brand new. The rubber eye cup is new. And so here you go. It's the only reason that this occurred is because I bought it from a reliable and a dependable and a known retailer, and I added the warranty. Had I not added the warranty, now I think KEH offers like 180 days, right? So technically, I didn't even have to use my extended, warranty with KH for this camera because it was within the 180 days. They would have fixed it, or they would have replaced it, right? And so, yeah, I'm a happy camper, and I love this camera. I know that I've talked about leaving Fuji. I don't think that I can ever truly leave Fuji, but anyway. So the moral of the video is, yes, there, are much cheaper ways to buy Fuji cameras. You can go to, Reddit Photo Market, which, I think I've got over 70 transactions there, and you can buy stuff. But if you buy there, I highly recommend buying from a known seller. You can see 7 transactions, 20 transactions, 70 transactions. I would not, if they do not have a valid transaction, I don't know that I would buy from them. I personally would not. I want to see that someone's had, exchanges and transactions on that site before I would buy, or even sometimes sell to them. I've sold to people there. They've paid right away. I look up the address. It's like some lot of dirt, and I've just refunded the money and said, hey, look, I'll be honest with you, I don't have a good vibe about this transaction. I don't see a residence. I'm not shipping to a dirt lot. Anyway, so moral of this video, and maybe this is the shortest video I ever do, is you can own old Fujis, right? Like, and I'm not saying, you're not looking to me to see if you can own or buy them, but like, there are solutions out there. I've researched other retailers like Adorama, B&H. I don't know that they offer the extended accidental damage and extended warranty on their used items. Maybe they should look into it, because right now, if I were to buy a used Fuji anything, I would only buy it from KH. And that's where I'm going. This is not a sponsored video, but the reason I would only buy it from them is because I can buy that warranty, right? So anyway, I do want to add in this video that if you have Fuji gear that you need to get repaired, there are some options. So obviously there's Fuji. Fuji's going to take a long time, and they're going to be very expensive. If you go to Fuji's website and you search for, Fuji repair, there's like this other company, and it's like Phototech or something like that. Please go look it up. I actually called them, and it was funny. I had shipped this camera. I literally had just shipped it, and Phototech replied with the quote for the repair. And Fuji, all in, was just under $300. Phototech, pending getting the part, which they would be able to get the part for this camera, was I think $180, right? So much better solution. And I think there's a few other companies here and there that if you're willing to roll the dice, maybe they'll do it for a little cheaper. But Phototech, approved Fuji, vendor for repairs for almost half. I know what I'm going to be doing next time. So anyway, that's the video. I'm going to probably make another video on comparing this with this. I was going to do it in this one, but that makes no sense. We'll chop this thing up and rock out 2 videos in one day. So anyway, thank you for your time. Hope you feel better about owning Fuji gear. Hope this has given you some knowledge into where to buy them, where to get them repaired if you want to own classic Fuji cameras. So anyway, have a good one. Take care.